let's take a look at the pool.
Sounds good.
This is a fun transition as we kind of step back down into this area.
There's a little sense of intimacy change here, which is what you kind of want in a pool environment. A little bit removed from the dining and the fire. So this is its own space. Plenty large enough though, you can host a pretty big gathering here.
Yeah, there's plenty of places to sit and relax and enjoy the features on the pool. And the pool's kind of a fun space because it's both a plunge pool and a spa.
I was going to say, this is no ordinary pool.
No, yeah. So that's this beautiful, placid, mirror of water, or can be, but it doesn't have to stay that way.
No.
Because we've got other details that can tie into this as well.
Yes.
And all I got to do is click button number 1 here, and now the swimming pool starts to turn into a water feature, just like magic.
Isn't that amazing? A great visual element, but that sound that comes off.
So the scuppers are really a cool material and design.
Yeah, that was a cast brass that was custom made, and then now being out in here in the environment a little bit, they've really taken on a great patina.
Yeah, they truly have. And the hydrology to get all 7 of those to flow with an exact amount of water.
Yeah. Each one is valved individually, so we could dial in each one so that they would be completely even as they shear out of the spout and into the water.
Yeah, it's famous. It looks just awesome, and what a great when you're in spot. Well, now we're in pool mode, so the water's 80, 82 degrees, 84 degrees. It's nice and cool. When this is in spa mode and that's 104 degrees, and you're standing at the bottom of that, pounding on your neck. Oh.
And I don't think we talked about this. We keep saying pool, but this could be a spa or a pool. Yeah. It actually has the therapy jets built in.
Yeah, it sure does. We also have another little fun toy that can be turned on at times and just give a nice little extra something special.
Now how cool is that?
That made of glass. That's a perfect sphere of water.
Too much fun.
Yeah, they're pretty magical. They're pretty magical.
So kids would have a blast with this, but I think adults would too.
So, and it's nice to be able to regulate each of these individually, so we can turn these on, turn these off. Because it's this is not a quiet water feature necessarily. When it's all turned on full, it's making some noise, giving us some great effect. We can even kick the jets on for the spa, and that'll give us even more movement and turbulence down in the corner. So at night, this is a really great refraction of lights dancing over all these trees, these red buds that cascade over, dancing off the masonry wall. And this creates such great white noise that what a great place to just be able to just chill and relax. I won't hear the plane flying overhead.
Well, we talk so much about experience, and we can create different experiences in this space just with that handy remote in your hand.
Yeah, so it can change a lot of pieces around. And the other piece of this wall was a privacy factor.
Yes. Well, we're elevated here about 8 feet above the dog area that we're down there. So therefore, we're kind of on a stage when neighbors are outside looking into the space, as well as a clear view from here to the neighbors. And anytime we're creating a pool environment, we want to make sure the level of enclosure is increased just a bit. So here it was definitely about screening the views to the neighbors as well as neighbors into the space.
Sure. So these red buds will arch up over this space, and then we have our big evergreen wall all across the back. So that gives us that 12 months of seclusion.
Yeah.
And this is a pool that's intended to be left operational and running 12 months of the year.
Right. I mean, picture that, tiptoeing out in the snow on cold stone and then getting into 105 degrees.
I'd be kind of a quick jog, I think.
Yeah, well, maybe.
Yeah, just to get in.
Yeah.
But once you're in, you get heated back up. It's a slow stroll back to the house.
Fantastic. And again, everything is lit out here. And my favorite time of year for lighting is actually the winter time because it really highlights every branch pattern in all of these plants. And red buds are specifically fantastic in their form.
Yeah, it's got a great habit to it, that's for sure. And the space has been sized and been furnished to be really comfortable. It's the family can use the space multiple rooms, multiple areas. They can have guests over, and it just becomes a great entertaining area.
I love the lounge chairs for if you want to lay in the sun, and we have umbrellas in case they want to be in the shade. But some people may not want to just lounge, so we've got tables and chairs like this for reading a book or eating dinner as just a couple of people.
Yeah.
Maybe even playing a game out here. I think I would try to find as many things as possible to do in this space.
No need to go in the house.
Yeah. Now let's walk back through here, but I'm going to hope that you watch your step.
Yeah. So with the laminate, or they just don't fall in the pool? One of them.
Either one.
Yeah, that would be bad.